based on the conversation, based on the conversation, this is what I'm seeing. We're getting a little echo there. Based on the conversation, this is what I'm seeing, and as I just said, as a great man said, tough times create tough people, and tough people work hard and make the times easier. And then the easy times create soft people, and then the soft people create chaos, and then the chaos create tough people. So the cycle just keep going around, But it is good that we can see this, because see this now. You have a better understanding of life itself, because now we realize that everything within life is in cycle. You understand me? I say, even the earth rub, you understand, and it's still a rotate. You understand? And the wind blow from one place to another, and the sun rises and it sets. And you understand me? I say, it's just everything. You can see the cycle of life. I go on, yes.
Talk about that cycle, so it seems like say, I don't really something that can be stopped.
That's
because
big up Miss JKS.
Yeah,
yes,
because
glad you enjoyed the reasoning.
Was it?
Because you can't see. Remember, the younger ones, we supposed to teach them, right? And we supposed to mentor them and something. And certain youths are predestined to take information and say, yeah, I'm gonna pack up on this, right? But there's a very significant amount where, because you realize that you say, all right, me know the road, me know the crook, me know the valleys, me know the turns, me know the bends. So what me need to do now is avoid you stepping into those minds and stepping into those things. Anything new, you're supposed to find out by yourself.
Right, stick a pin. I just said that now. Stick a pin. Right? Because you say something crucial now. Avoid the youth from going through what you're going through. But isn't the road where you trod, it don't create an experience where make you so much stronger and wiser and smarter?
Yes. And I see where you're going. I see where you're going with that. But here's the thing. I see where you're going, but here's the thing. Every generation is supposed to do better than the last one, right?
So let me say, yeah.
Every new generation is supposed to do better than the last one.
Yeah.
Now, how you do that and how you do that is through knowledge. So you can't keep repeating the same mistake I made. Therefore, I have to now tell you about this way. For example, if we didn't have all this technology in the rainforest, or those people that lives in the rainforest right now, right, without all this technology, they train the younger one to come up and hunt, know what frog to get the poison off their backs and lace their arrows with. They teach them, don't touch that, don't eat that, don't go there, right? So they're giving them the experience. So now the younger one say, okay, I don't need to do that. But now the younger one may venture out and find something new and say, hey, do you know that if I put this type of plant in this water, the fishes don't swim so fast? I just realized they're not swimming that fast. So they take these plants and beat it and put it in the water, and the fish slow down. It's easy for them to catch. That's something new.
Right.
That they just found out, but they're not busy getting poisoned and getting, stick by things that they already learned about.
They should not go through that again, because they've done been through that already, which is right.
Right. So that's what's supposed to happen.
You see, the thing is, them things that still take place in the world, it's just a wish part we there. You have to remember, so which part we there? We there in America, and America is a place where different cultures clash. You see, different people come from every walks of life come to America. A bunch of different people are trying to figure out how to really live together and get along. You see what I said?
Yes. Right.
And that what we are faced with them, because we there. So when we there, which where we come from, we have a different mindset. We think different, we behave different. We live different. But because we're there, so now we have to really think about all of these things, because these things are obvious now we face. Not them things are obvious in America. Like, it's a clash of cultures, brethren, and changes in them places take some secretive level where we not even know about.
That's what I'm talking about. The challenges. That's what I'm saying about the challenge of the people, the youth in our space, where we may have the knowledge and we're trying to convey it. So that means I'm saying, and I'm thinking about my younger brother while we're having this conversation. That's why I'm kind of like, I'm like, damn, he
sees something
sees.
important, you know. I mean, I want to miss a point. You said something important. We are going on there, and we don't want to miss a point. Go back to where they asked about the experiences. One generation go through a certain experience, you teach it to the next, so that the next one will go through that experience.
Right.
In our higher challenge of life now, I also find out that there's a fine balance between all of that. Because I'm going to use, like, for example, say me get super rich. If I pass on them riches to my kids, right? Give them, because I get rich, them not have to go work and go get rid of that, because I'm done rich already. But what I do, what I going to do to them? Them not going to know what it takes to earn, what it takes to build wealth, and them not going to know if they appreciate the wealth and make the wealth grow. So them need some of the struggle to go out there, go work and know what it is. You understand? Before we can even pass on wealth to them, So there's a fine balance between, knowledge and how you pass it on. If you're over, so being said.
That's what I'm saying. There's a balance, and it's almost like a double-edged sword, because here's the thing. If you're youth, I kind of agree. I agree more than I disagree with that, because if I have wealth, riches, whatever they want to call it, that's subjective as hell. But anyway, we know what you're talking about in the context, right? And I have a youth that I'm conveying and I'm training, I'm bringing up, right, and he's accepting and receiving, right. He's like, oh yeah, Dad, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, he's receptive. I don't need him now to learn how hard it is to get it. I need you to learn how to improve on it and make sure your youth get it. Now, if your youth don't get it as you get it, now it's your responsibility to make sure he's pulled in or get extricated. Right? Because that youth now is going to, if you don't pay mindful attention and purposeful, that youth now may be your demise, because he thinks, hey, this should come easy. Why aren't you giving it to me? If I get rid of you, I can attain that wealth that you got. It goes to me. So you have to know know your boy, or know your child, or your offspring.
There you go. Miss JK, like Miss JK has just said, she says it's so hard to pass on knowledge if it's not received. And I will add to that. I have found that the best way to really pass on knowledge is through actual real experiences.
Definitely.
You understand? Experiences are the best teachers of all teachers. And that's how we talk about the balance of things.
No, well,
that's the way.
Experience there, I said thing like what big of you said. So here we know. Just for when time we reach
Empress, try open up. Big open up.
Empress.
See your role,
Big up the Empress. I'm bringing the Empress when you're ready. Big up yourself, Bobo Ken. Saying, as I say, I need the people in perish through the lack of knowledge. Saying, can't access it. Saying, but here I know. As I say, man, it's like a ladder, and we climbing on. Everything is just a dimension. Saying, so if you what we do around this song, we are going to have certain important thing where we tell you them and thing, but like a big of you say, I don't want to come learn them hard way and them thing. We want to learn how to retain this, how to make you and the rest of the family them free, and free as much people who can make free in this regard. Then, that's why it's always an evolution. We just want them to take it higher. We don't want to go back and come from around this, so we learn. You see some things we learn now, me tell all me youth, and we are I make them know, say, me just know that way. You so much here jump me again, Where you where me and you learn is the same time. Same? Yeah. You don't want to come wait till when you reach your win time at my age, you learn this. Learn that from now.
Yeah.
Which is true.
Yeah.
It's a very rough and frustrating process to like Jama saying, to raise a youth in a modern society like America. It's frustrating.
Challenging.
It's very frustrating.
But give thanks to the strength that we have in life, so we can do it and we navigate them water, because we have to win on the choice.
We show them saying it's two things, you know. You prepare for the challenges or you prepare for the opportunities. There's gonna be both. Because life is what? Duality. You ever see no right without no left? You ever see no light and when time light turn off, there's no dark?
No light and they without no dark, no, but they without no in the they without no.
Yeah. Right. So that's how them things go. So there's gonna be challenges. So as we say, through this time, we have to overstand it, because guess what happened? A lot more nicer things are going more than bad things that people are focused.
Yeah, you will only see your mind focus on still.
Saying, for real. Because even I like forward to the topic, but if them time better than now. All people attack, all the wickedness are going and all the gun with them are make now. You would like to know, say, no holy part, the amount of people were dead at year time. And it's a small amount of people going to kill.
But you are going now. Before, remember, say before going up, people are chop off people neck with sword, and before sword them people are boss people with stone, you know. And before
we don't have no big world war. We don't have no big world war. All right, look, since 1940, we don't have no big world war. You remember one time how much big war are going on and them thing?
Big war, don't you?
Them thing no happen again. So time are better as well, we are saying. Time
always
again.
Hold on.
Better things we are going on.
War is not still, but the war fight on a different front.
Make no mistake about it, you know. War are going, you know. It's not a conventional war like we know, but war are going, because that you see the Israelites and the Palestinians are constant war about it. So there's war in the South America where it's not being broadcast as hollow war like how Ukraine and them man they are going with right now. You understand? But make a mistake throughout the what they call it? America, the Monroe Doctrine. That's called American imperialism. That's been initiated from the whatever that Monroe from him. So there is war.
Yeah, make bring forward one of the Empress them. And now we have to give a space to bring forward one of the Empress them.
Yeah, let me pan down and bring in.
Remove, big up on yourself. You hear that?
Yeah, man, and give thanks. Give thanks to the energy and give thanks to the love. Yes.
Yeah, mentally war. Yeah, there's a whole heap of war going on, man. But the kind of war, like, I mean, look how this, you know, sir. Yeah, you see how I talk about knowledge and passing it on and making sure people are receptive to this thing, right?
Me have to get up for them and our conversation. Them a reason when me like, you know. Greetings, King. Greetings to the King man them on the live. All of the kings, the melanin kings on the live. Blessings to the eyes them. See?
You know what I'm saying? I did live to the middle watch and I met a GYALIS and so me pause it. I write on my computer middle watch it. Cause I missed it.
I one of them thing them, man. But they are same way, because if I know my life or your life or GYALIS life or one of we life, because we know say our life alive, we keep the life them alive.
One chain.
Yeah, we feel life keep all other lives alive.
Every time.
So if I know my life, I big up your life or GYALIS when's the life, but the people them we are say the right thing and do the right thing for them life. And them lives they will live fun. So you don't feel no way to come over here because over here self-conscious reasoning.
Yes,
man. You don't know.
Modern society. There's a lot of distraction from what is real and what is article and what is article where the modern society brings forth to I and I. It has its ups and its down to it, because right now we can do a lot of stuff that we wasn't able to do 15, 20 years ago. Now, I remember when me placing all a phone call to somebody at Jamaica and them down the whole of my pocket. You understand? Me have to go at the phone booth and buy phone card or something, but the currency just we can't talk long per phone.
No. For real.
It has its ups and it has its downs.
Right.
And if you're there at Jamaica, one big old long line, you have to wait in to
Big
get
old
the
long line, and people are saying, hurry up, because
WhatsApp, for example, has changed the way we interact with each other. And that's it's not it's not start from WhatsApp. It starts from BlackBerry. I'm BBM. I'm pinging.
I told man, I
all
can
these
send them
things.
ping them on the
Now
BlackBerry.
look at me, Miss Jackson remind me say I am a millennium. So me born in between old age and new age.
Right.
So me get to learn the old things them and me learn the new things them, cause me not that old when me can adjust to certain things and learn and you understand?
They call it Generation Next, mama. Generation Next.
A Generation X. So Miss Jackson is never a millennium, it's the Generation X. I think you're right in a bigger view. I think you're right, because we are geniuses. That we have a little bit of the old time something, and we have the little bit of the new time something. So merge that together and the door ramp with the Generation X people, them, you know.
Like run of my circle, you know, anybody sick them call me, you know, because we can't tell them which bush we gonna beat up and which bush we gonna
And if your belly are hurting, we can't tell you, say, crush up some banana, put in like a cersei, put by your neighbor, and then something they tell me if you do.
Real talk. Real talk.
Understand it. But
may I have a drink, you know? May I have a drink?
What you drinking? Roots? That look like roots to me.
This is Noonie.
Noonie, okay. Noonie is very good.
Right. I'm going to stone ginger wine night. I'm going to rum night. I'm going to sip on that. So may I have a drink? May I get something from a drink, you know?
All right, so can I ask you a question? Or can I get some Noonie? Because I would love to have some Noonie.
What I do though, I have a lot of people back at home, St. Thomas and thing. I have only for youth.
You make them drain it for you and sell it off?
Drain me knowing it so. When time you see when me go yard, I probably my airport no can be a bush in my bag, you know.
I can't put them medicine today, you know, man. The Noonie, and there's another herb.
Yeah, every herb in I say, you know, right here.
Well, there's another herb again. Yeah, big up you, cause I'm good pan me eat to the herb them and the things them are good for take care of iron eye structure.
You have to.
You know, say herbs is the healing of the nation, don't it?
And when the people them sit there and go, doctor.
And we not just talk about herbs, because people think say one herb, you know, it's so many herbs. You know, so they talk about real medication. Real medication is what? Remember the herbs, everything come from. We get our healing from the herbs, you know. Members of people, that's where it come from, you know, and look, you know.
And that is one of the plus being,
and look, you know, that's why they don't like, I like me, you know, they can't stand me, you know, because I deal with doctor and them something, and bush doctor. All through Corona, all through the time of the pandemic, you see me, always, where you see me, me cayenne pepper, me ginger, me lemon, and all these natural things. And me citrus, me just blend up all the citrus them, because you have to build your immune system. The people them don't want to tell them the real thing, you know, they want to pack your medicine and pills.
The plain lemon juice then, man. You drink that, you know, although it tastes bad and black.
It don't taste bad. We are talking about taste bad. What tastes bad?
So do we talk about just the plain high?
What about the plain lemon juice that tastes bad? Look here, what about the red and white through it, now, man?
My point is, when you drink that something there, you know how much benefit it does to your body?
Yes.
So much benefit.
Yo,
garlic is the same thing.
Garlic is your best friend, but garlic of it comes to like pros, you know. Because garlic is not the best thing for your bone, you know. Enough people don't know that, no.
So you have to take it in moderation.
Yeah, but let's since we're there, so a lot of people may say fight, especially women, fight with obesity and thing and very and I'm going to look for formula. See, I left one because he's a good herbalist still, you know. I know my herbs. My grandmother did 109. She a straight herbalist. And I'm here another PP clock. You understand what I say? So I say I know my herbs, know my herbs. I go and look for formula for the woman that we are fight with obesity. You see? Lime, or if you have lemon will work. Lemon is a very wonderful thing.
Yeah.
You can get some organic honey. I mean honey where bees make. I mean no other honey. Honey where bees make. Now, them have something named olive oil. But what you have to know about olive oil, you have to buy the one in a dark bottle because light do something to olive oil. See? Light do something to olive oil. We're not good. But if you mix them three something there, a little olive oil, they'll squeeze in a little lemon and a little honey, you understand? And keep it in your fridge. And when you go to your bed, you'll take a shot. Take a shot.
Yep.
It's one of the best appetite suppressant you're gonna find.
The ginger and the lemon does the same thing with the clove. Ginger, lemon, and clove does the same thing.
So why would I GYALIS so they know say would they have
GYALIS would I teach you, I drop the gems them over here. Oh you mean sir? Listen, all of the fluffy divas them will know so we have like a belly around here, so around here so we just have to drink up with lemon and with olive oil and what you say again in it? So honey.
Honey.
Yeah.
Natural honey.
If you're at Jamaica, you can get what you call a lagwood honey. If the lagwood honey is ready now. You can get the lagwood honey.
If that's too much of a problem for you to deal with, stop eating sugar, man. Just stop eating sugar.
That is another thing. That is another thing that is major in our diet. Look here, you know really and truly, anything white, you know. Anything white. Sugar, white sugar, well I know. White sugar, white salt, white flour, and white rice.
Yes.
We need to cut out all of them.
There you go.
We need to cut out all of them.
Because starch, when you intake starch, and your body break it down into sugar.
Yeah. Two things, if you don't want, take your herbs and that, I tell you right now, stop, eat between 12 p.m. and 7 p.m. and don't eat anything outside of those hours.
Miss JK is like she well fit enough. Because she tell
no, Miss Jackson is a fitter addict, man. She do exercise every day.
Yeah, she's one of those exercise and healthy eating.
Exercise freak. She's an exercise freak like my sister Leah.
So, GYALIS Road is a wonderful place, and that's what we love about GYALIS Road, because there's a lot of good information here. There's a lot of very knowledgeable people. The point GYALIS Road say, Bobo, don't see up there, say just a smile and not say nothing.
Bobo, man, me like more hear Bobo voice right now, because he's been mad quiet. Bobo, you have to talk now, man.
Bobo smile ever since you log on, you didn't notice.
Me notice it on my Bobo just step on her. Him just amazed. Him not understand how he never book for Empress that it was. We know that Bobo. Everything alright, man.
Yeah, man. If you have log on, Bobo just smile from ear to ear, brother.
No, we see him right now, we see him.
Yeah, you see, now you know how we love the things, though. You see, we hear the people that talk iron things and things, so we just, them is a part of it. See?
Energy, yeah. Nice energy, man.
Look here now, Rasta man.
Yeah.
You're going to recognize another Rasta woman when you're talking, brother.
Yeah, man.
And the people just laugh and say, yeah, man, I want to with this, man.
Not true.
I know. I know it.
Because you want to talk about herbs and all them things. All the things you want to say, we just say, yes,
I'm healing our nation, brother.
We
know about the evidence to GYALIS Road. GYALIS Road, imagine Noonie, I see right now. I don't even know.
Everything
we there.
We got them, man. We have about 3-4 back well seal and a setting there, so.
I don't know.
That's how we live on. Here,
Me slippery M. Me bird back. Me bird bite. Me necklace. Me golden seal. Me this. Me that. How I'm doing, man?
Merengue see
Merengue.
Merengue.
Even the UK, you talk to them, say,
man.
Listen to me. Me say right after I'm there. Once him bring up in noon, me there, me I say, Merengue, it come in, nah, come on. Up on my mind. When you bite tonight, it just sweet. You want to drink little water, just drink little water.
The woman them always ask me, oh, my skin so pretty, oh, my not no bump, and my skin so smooth and all them something there. And me I say, me have something there, so when you're king of the forest, so me use my tea all the time. You say something there? There's something there.
Father always give me that king of the forest.
Yeah.
You understand me? So, it's just, how you put in your body, Well, you know, that's a difference now. When we talk about the difference between today's society and yesterday's society, I'm glad me talk about the herbs. That's one of the
Make a
things
reason,
that
yes, man. Make a
from
reason
yesterday's
upon it, man.
society to today's society. You understand? Because today's society is not so much in tune with nature.
You're fat.
Hey, well on there. So when you come to the airport, them take care of everything, I didn't just take with certain things, right?
Is that what you're doing?
Oh, all right. For example, if you're someone that carry cane, if you cut out the giant them, you're all right. But if you have the giant them are going to take it from you. You understand? You bush them and your herbs them, unless them green.
You have to dry them.
You have to dry them. You have to, you know, put them down and make them.
Is that what you're doing?
As long as I'm trying something now, go trouble with your herbs. Them.
They don't want you to grow it, man. They don't want you to regrow it in the country.
They don't want you to regrow it in the country. You understand? They see them.
Yeah, I don't know why you're bringing the pesticides and the insect and all these other things. There's a reason why them have these
They also don't want you for growth and give people medicine because they
you see them like all the meringue see them and all them something there. If they find it, then we take it away. You have to hide the see them. Anything will grow, you have to hide them.
Yeah. So as I said, the problem is not doctors like what people think, you know. It's the pharmaceutical companies and things. Lobbies. Yeah, them are for them lobbies, them are the danger of society.
Yeah. Because they make it to the airport. They said, hey,
it's the alliance, the old Norman. It's an alliance. Them up. The team is a barrage of them together, you know. The pharmaceuticals are working with the hospitals and the doctors and the like. Them all intertwined together.
All right.
No, you're right. You're right. But at them at the head, at them call the shot. You know?
You know, and better than that. We were talking about war. Earlier, we didn't touch on war and talk about World War I and this and that. The war is continuous. The war never stop fight. You understand? It's a war right now. The warfare.
Because listen, the war is good for them business. Them gun business, them ammunition business. Remember,
you
say
know, the biggest, what is the biggest business in the world?
Remember, say we attack. Remember, say the generation X this now. We know what them are doing.
What is the biggest business in the world?
Arms.
Arms, man.
No.
Gun business. See, big up you
Let me
there.
tell you what the biggest business in the world is. And it has always been. The biggest business in the world is slavery.
Yeah,
there's no business bigger than slavery. And that's why they go so hard to enslave our minds, whether they use religion, whether they use whatever they use. Slavery is the biggest business.
Mental slavery. Mental slavery. Them release the chain and then them use the mental brain power. And then a lot of people lose them way through the things and the likes of the likes of the world. Yeah. The things of the world and the likes of the world. Them a lose themselves and them a sell them soul.
People are said church, people are said drugs.
They sacrifice their mother, they sacrifice their father, they sacrifice their children them to get to the level of fuckery where they want to get. Don't make me start a Generation X speaking over GYALIS Wednesday.
So, you know, this society.
We know what they're doing.
This society compared to, you know, past society, you know, as we come across that the major pro is we're living in an information age where information is right here. It's accessible. You understand? Like my phone, they have so much information, it's not normal. You understand? And I just wish though people know what they do with the information and realize say them phone is not just to go up on IG and scroll and look on some batty and some ass and some video and something. It's deeper than that. You understand? But again, you know, me understand the balance. I think you gotta have them people, you always gotta have them people. You know?
But you can't just be all about that alone.
You can, yeah.
Yeah, man. But like we say, it's just the evolution another time we're in. They more grow through that. They more just tired of it. Because you know, you see how people stay. Yeah. So half our time, they more really know and say, here what? We have to just pull up a pants. You Yeah, because
you know what? I realized that they don't want me and GYALIS Wednesday and GYALIS Road and Bigger View and the Rastaman can tell them. They want to realize them can go fuck up for themselves. Them know why we tell them to don't do that or sidestep this.
We fuck up for themselves.
Yeah, them want to go fuck up for themselves.
From mental slavery. None but of us shall free our minds.
You know what I'm saying?
I have no fear for atomic energy. But you think I couldn't live?
I don't know. I was.
But I couldn't live.
Get things are.
I just want to sleep. Wait me up here now, you know.
Well, I tell you, I'm on a break. I'm go about 2 months now.
Well, I'm proud of you. How do I get there? I want to. This shit is costing me money.
Just do it. You're the most powerful thing.
I need to just drink some tea and just relax my brains.
Yeah, man, just do it.
The herb tea.
And some ganja tea need, you know, that's all we drink is ganja tea. We don't smoke still, so that's my thing.
Big up you, I realize they don't come over my life to come bless up the place and the people them.
Earlier,
I was really hoping that you would come over here, come chat to me.
I watch it right now, and GYALIS come on, so me pause.
You have to jump on GYALIS, man, because GYALIS, yo, fear of me not see a friend where they over chat to me now, I know.
No worry yourself, man, me come shut it down wicked.
So I jump on your live and listen for a portion of time.
You did?
Yeah, I don't know time here. We jump in more time.
Yeah, man, I was listening to your live right on today.
I true, you did not listen, I true?
Yeah, man.
How are you now? Let me know because I say. I'm doing it. You listen, you have to say Empress, I true, you know.
Yeah, man, y'all wave to me when we come on, see?
Me always a wave to the ones and ones them when they come up before let them know that you're there.
Such a no
Yeah.
It's right.
You know, I listen to the item a reason, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, we need to find some realistic topics, some topics where we need to get reasoning and a lot of times, and one of the topics that we discuss.
Yeah, man, we love the reasoning with the item without whole today and thing, you know.
Yeah, people being on creating fake page just to watch other people, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know what the sense in all that, but I mean,
I got when time screen above the pause it.
Yeah, because you have the same thing that we're gonna talk about on the real page. If you watch me on your real page, the same thing you're gonna hear if you watch me on the fake page. You know, story not gonna change.
But you see, and in the balance of things, you know, you have different people where have different situations going on in life, you know. Yeah, people hide from people online want people know say at them and all kind of something.
Yeah. But when you reach a point in your life that you have to hide now, something is wrong.
Definitely.
Most people don't really see the way they talk. You know the balance
something wrong.
You know, you have celebrities where would want to come in and want to help for people and bother them and bombard them.
You know what, me look on it as fear, me look on it as a stalker mentality still, you know. It's scary to me because I feel like, look on it like this. You have your daughter, right? Look on it like this. Your daughter in her house or your wife in her house, she taking a shower, she bathing. And instead of somebody come to the door knocking, right? Them go at the window and them a pee.
And them a pee.
Me not like them something there, brother. Me not like them something. I mean, I can knock the door. I mean, me know say you're there. So me can say, hold on, put on some clothes, start up myself and come. But don't be peeping at me through no damn window. Me not knowing that you're peeping. Hear me talk and all kind of crazy stuff. And then you gonna chat, you know, say, me did that peep. Me not like them something there, Rasta. That's sickening to me,
your
man.
intention right.
Yeah, your intentions are wobbly, man.
Yeah, and I mean, I look up. Because
them things they're not real to me, man. Look here, if me can't come to your life, me is like this. Me not gonna come at all. Me I just love it, cause it don't make no sense. I don't have time to put up a facade.
They come with that and then they start going the most way and accept certain vile things. You don't know say them. Then another time come on your page.
Vindictive.
Them regular page don't wanna act up in it. Like say them cool and copper set.
You see, you know, say strange people. Vera, talk to me now, man. And strange people would do them something, brother, man.
That's true, man.
When you think about it now, when you think now, can me think deep, think deep about things, you know, man.
Right. Actually,
if I have to go behind, and all right, look on this.
Empress.
You there on your page, and me know say a GYALIS Road page this. And you come to and you show me love on my page. Right? Then you go up on one next page. And you come in and when me don't know, you come in and me comment section and chat up a bag of things that go on like say, Ray, you probably me I'll say something where you don't like pleasing to your ears and you start turn for me. And me no know say you that a turn for me to say, hey GYALIS, I'm not afraid of you.
I'm never tell you something doing now. You see? The one thing we can tell you about Empress is that we cannot control other people, but we always can control
we
ourselves.
only can control ourselves. That's why me say as a person like this, I would never create a fake page. Any page you see me come up on, you can come up with my face and show it.
But because we can control ourselves, you know, what it does, it gives us immense power. And you can turn any situation into what you want. So you can even turn something like that into a very positive experience because that'll build you to it and make you stronger. If you choose to see it from that perspective.
But of course, you're right. Because look on this now. You want to come view me on your fake page. Me must be interesting. I gotta be that interesting. If you don't want to show yourself, maybe you need to really hide yourself. You see me?
Yeah, Empress, because as I say now, you see negative people.
Yeah.
We get inspiration from the negative people, like
yes, man.
You use them to remind you.
Exactly.
Of how you're not supposed to be.
How I'm not supposed to be. Thank you, Rasta. Thank you. I appreciate that because we always gotta have the negative and the positive. There's no escaping that. There's a balance between the things.
People too much credit. We're not give people too much credit. Most people have, say almost every single person on this planet have mental issues of some sort.
Yeah, that's true, including myself, because me mentally ill more wide.
Right?
Truth.
No, you
can't make my head face get out.
You have a certain group that have extreme. Remember, I recognize what my issue is already. So I have to come up with something to deal with it.
Yeah.
Right? Consciousness of that's happen when you're a spiritual person versus a religious person.
Yeah.
So most of us have mental issues. Some of us just have it more under control and recognize it, and we do what we have to hold it in. Some people don't have
that. Right, big of you, and a lot of us, especially as Caribbean people and Jamaican people, we don't get what do you call it? Diagnosed. We don't get diagnosed of whatever the issues is, and people sometimes think, oh, they're crazy or whatever. But people are dealing with a lot of mental illness and issues going on, and they don't really have nobody to talk about it, and people go crazy in a real life.
You see, it's a balance. Like me myself, as an artist, me know say me mad because to be an artist, you have to mad. And mad people alone the music.
Man.
You understand? And mad people alone the music. You understand me?
Yeah. We put it like this, guy, it is real. We all have attributes, deficiencies, virtues, and faults. Same.
Right.
The thing is,
some people can manage it and monitor it and maintain a balanced head, space, and then you have some people, certain things will trigger them.
Yeah. Well, you want to know why some people realize that their mind is a small part of them. Then you imagine if some people's mind was them hand out to beat them up.
What's up, pardon my language. I like the analogy there.
For real, I really chat.
But Empress, while you're here, can we ask a question earlier, but we never have no female to answer the question. See? When you're here, more you answer the question. Yeah. Modern society, modern men. Zane, tell me how you find modern men today. What kind of men you see? Them weak, them strong. Tell me what you see about modern men today.
Our era man a modern man now.
Man them right now, to them man them.
Year 2000 man them.
You might tell us what you call it that.
Me have to call them year 2000. If a modern man a year 2000 man them there. And from late 90s man them. Them they're the modern man. I mean, it varies, because you still have a few of them who have them head pan them body same way. But for the most part, these modern is all about things and money. Getting the bread, getting the bag fast. No waiting and getting it any means or any means. They don't really think before them act, them just spontaneous with a lot of things that they do. And hence the reason why they get themselves in a big balabaloo and problem enough at the time. People and things and times change, and you have to just roll with the punches and roll with the flow. But what me can say about modern man them is more fast paced. Them depend on the quick things and them more fast paced. That's what I think. They're not that laid back and not easy. Them quick. Everything them want to happen in 2 seconds.
So I just say go back to the attention span short.
Yeah, them not no patience. There's no patience in getting the money, getting the bag there. All right. Me and you that work hard and put in a 95 and try for us. No, the man want to chop a line right now and get the bread right now.
You know
what you always say.
Yeah.
Take a stack on your younger youths, right?
Yeah.
And then put it in a microwave. You only take 3 minutes to warm up certain things, you know. And then put microwave 30 seconds and then take you out and taste and put it back in the burner.
Yeah. No patience to wait.
You want to know?
Really like to read the analogy there. Because we come from a time where first you have to go find wood.
Where I know?
You have to come from a time where you have to go make a wood fire, you know. You have to go find wood, make a wood fire. So you have to come about a 3 hour time before you put something in the wood, you know.
Oh God.
And then break it down, then pass stove and break it down as fast as microwave 3 minutes and then still can't
wait. So expect, all right, what do you really expect from them now? If the society, but big up you, hold on, man. The society change. Our children them operate, you know. It's the society change why the youth them are changing the process of the society. Right now, all right, my baby is 18.
McDonald's drive through, man. Panty, man.
McDonald's drive through, man. My son is 18 years old now. And I remember when my son was 1 year old, my son was already using the computer. At 1 year old, 2 year old, he was already using the computer, know what to click, know what to do everything. So if we have the youth them grow in a them age and stage, we feel like they're not gonna be so much more advanced and moving.
Right.
At the time now, I feel them era, I feel them time, them are moving now. At least them come see. Them come see. Me and you never have TV, we never had phone, we have to use what you call it?
Listen to me, Empress.
Pen pal and all these kind of things.
We're not talking about academically advancement. We're talking about gratitude and patience. The man up the microwave 3 times within I can't wait to see the food warm.
Well, it's just, that's just impatient. Like, you can't wait for 3 minutes to be done for the food to warm up. And what kind of logic is that? Because it takes it's taking a longer time anyways.
3 minutes.
Go in there and want me back and check it cool long again. You have to go rewarm it again like a longer time. Waste energy, waste everything.
What happened? Big up you. Big up you.
What that?
Big up you. That one there's about it. But what happened now, to be real? You see, if you didn't get microwave when you did Somalia, I do the same thing.
You do the same thing.
Yeah, it probably would.
You never know. Them magic don't really make no sense to me.
1 meter faster.
Yeah, because yes, when we are youth.
We have microwave when we were children too, no?
Yeah.
Come America with a 9, right?
I never had microwave when I was children. When I was a child.
When they are children around here.
When I was children, I never had microwave. Shit, we have to wait for the cold stove or wait for the gas stove.
I came to America was what 9. Me I try to cook one chicken leg in a microwave and things.
Look like
yo, white people style like brother. How you think do that?
Then the trader say, me try to cook one chicken leg in a microwave and a brother come to say, yo, I want almost be in the room.
Yo, I remember when we just get microwaves in. And my parents tell me, say, don't put nothing with no file in there.
Yeah.
And you know, as a kid, when parents tell you, say, don't, you know, they're different. They're going to do that, because you want to know why they said don't.
Why?
Brother, let's go put a piece of file paper in there. Not all, just a post of file paper there. I'm going to turn on the microwave there. I'm going to tell you the fireworks, you know, brother.
No, most fireworks, mash up a woman microwave.
But I'm telling you, man. Don't tell people said don't. Once you said don't,
if you tell them don't, you have to tell them why not.
The other one time, spirit, my brother.
Yeah.
Potato chip, fried potato chip. Hot up at Highland. Me know what happens when you put hot oil with water. So me have a water gun. Round the can.
Christ.
Christ.
You're in little dish there. I just squirt that blood clean over my counter. He must have got shot. Him getting that.
That's how we do.
Somebody splash up on the man. You didn't think about them something there. Yeah. So we were just as foolish as they are.
Yeah,
so you're right.
Actually, man, that's why I'm not too beat the youth, them, you know.
Them just work with them up, man. See? Them just work with them up. Because you see, them just come with that kind of brain there and sure them get the information. As we say, we make it easier for them. So I just say,
yeah.
Nowadays, but the thing is, while we are offer them these opportunities, we, it's our responsibility to still show them some of the roots and the connection and the culture.
Right.
Make them know, learn. You remember, like when we grew up, them mother say, no etiquette. Then pick me up for etiquette, man.
Yes.
Yeah. Sometimes the etiquette a thing. We have to have.
You have to apply etiquette.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You can imagine a girl when have the etiquette. She can't get no man.
Yeah, spar around your club with me. Can't spar.
Hey,
you have to apply etiquette like a product.
I'm not just girl alone. Hear this, no, man. My brethren, me have a cousin where a girl come up like in the 80s and come forward the yard to marry them, see? And them we go eat dinner with the girl, them people, them and thing, and the man go on like a hungry man. Before the people sit down, you don't eat. Before the people done sit down, you eat half him food. No etiquette. No wedding.
No etiquette, no look nothing about him. Don't marry him.
When foreign come a foreign through that the channel.
When me are youth, me have to learn. Me have to learn to eat with knife and fork and something, brother.
Yeah.
And you know what is shameful? What is shameful is when you go to a restaurant and you say, well, I know, GYALIS road. You got a restaurant with a girl that you don't know if you use a knife and fork.
Yeah, in the school, man.
That shit is shameful.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. It's shameful. If you do not know how to eat with a knife and fork, you're shameful.
That fork in a wrong and knife in a wrong. And
man, you're shameful, man. You're shameful. Like, come on. No go learn. All this is on the woman sit down on the internet and then now teach them picnic and for set table and eat with knife and fork and them something. They no better go learn and go Google how to do that and learn it.
You say if you go to a restaurant with a woman and you don't know if you use knife and fork, I have to wait to cut up your food for you before you come to the table.
With your big
look how life changed now. But look at the difference now. Look how life changed. Man, try to show you say life is perspective, See?
Yeah.
Because as a youth, you learn to do that now. You go to a restaurant now to eat with a knife and fork, you feel good in yourself. That's something make you feel proud and feel nice.
Yeah.
See? But now, me that we eat with my hand. And I don't
care. Yeah. But the one thing is you know how to operate when the time applies itself. What I'm saying. You have to know if you can't go.
Yes.
Well, you have to know if you apply yourself in a different situations, man. Not because me talk, that don't mean to say me can't eat with a knife and fork. That don't mean to say me don't know how to cross my legs and apply myself and don't know how to converse with people.
I remember the first time I had Ethiopian food and I had to eat with my hands. It was the most joyous thing. It was the most joyous thing in my life. You know?
Eating with your hand is the best spoon.
Yeah, because them say the enzymes from your palm and them thing there.
Yeah.
There is a thing we're good for your life digestion and some part of your inner gut too, you know?
Big up Wesley, you know. Yeah, man. So
You know. We know some man and woman nasty, you know. You don't want them to put them on and fear food in the brother.
No, brother. Brother, me no know, you know, so me no know why you better come with that thought there. Like we
Yeah,
just
everything mash up, you know.
everybody are gonna name out for them food. If you gonna put your hand in my food, your food you gonna put your hand in, not mine, sir.
But you want me know. Ethiopian food, you know.
Certain culture and it's
everybody eat at one table, but one
Don't you have to go wash your hands before you come dip your hand in the people's food?
No, they come wash your hands for you. The difference is that they come with the warm water, they have towel and this, that, and where you have to wash and clean. You understand that?
Me know something because I know people nasty.
Hey, big up,
me don't know what kind of people in there still in a bigger.
I know. Because when we used to, you know, say, me never know some people so nasty until we go to the military, no, brother.
Oh, ja.
Yeah. Me see some man go to the toilet and use the bathroom and come out and walk past the sink and go about in business.
Yeah,
because that's what people culture set up.
And a certain kind of people do them thing, the brother.
Yeah, culture.
Hey, we did Afghanistan and Iraq. When I'm in brethren named Clark, you're supposed to watch your hand before you go into the defense.
Yeah, Nigeria food, yeah, use them hand too.
It's a military place where you
use them.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And because of the sickness are going over there, it's very strict. So they have some big sink, hot water, soap. I mean, you can't go wrong. You scrub out for you can't go wrong. Remember, you know, you're out there, you touch a gun, you touch this and that and all kind of foolishness. Them man, me and my brother go and wash your hand and can step on the door in a big sign, wash your hand before you come in yourself. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And walk right past one of my brother and say, yo!
Yeah, but I think culture is different. Some culture don't know a name beer. I want some meat that one.
The truth, my brother. When you smell stink, you wonder where stinker come from. And some people don't like beard, brother. And you're not talking about culture alone. You have some people, you know, it's not even people. You have some people who are just nasty, brother. You have some people who are just nasty, brother. Because cleanliness is a part of godliness. Culture has nothing to do with it. You're nasty, to blood clot. Nasty.
You catch your nose, you put your hand in your dirty mouth, you put your hand in your body wall, you touch your cocky.
All right, bigger. You got too far now, bigger.
Then you go come.
You gone too far now, bigger. If we go talk about society again, bigger, you gone too far, bro.
Society, hey, bigger, why, bigger? Why,
Why, bigger?
Bigger, bro.
Yeah, bigger, you gone too far with that, bigger.
Yeah, but in our reality, though, people know the cleanliness and godliness go to hands in hands.
Yeah, you assume that them believe in a God.
You see, again. I'm going to say something and you know, we might agree, we might disagree. You see?
Yeah.
Miss Jason dirty though.
But you know, a culture, you know, it's a dirt clean. Would you agree it's a dirt clean? Or you think dirt dirty?
Expound on that. That's subjective.
Yeah, no, man, dirt with the pan ground. What are dirt,
you know. Dirt. Hold on. Dirt, hold on. Let me answer in my own logics. Nobody not agree with me. Hold on. Nobody not agree with me. Hold on. You see dirt?
Mm-hmm.
When it is within its own farm, in the earth and on the ground, with the food and everything in it, it's clean and nice. It's the way you take it up off of the dirt and bring it into the house and scatter it out on the place. You done dirty up the place with the dirt.
Because dirty
and my logic that you dirty up the place with the dirt. When the dirt, which part the dirt belong, the dirt is clean upon the land, the Lord land. And that's how it belong. Out the door upon the ground.
No, necessarily.
And dirt and there it belong. If you bring it in the dirt inside in your clean house when the dirt not there, and throw the dirt upon the ground, you dirty up the house with the dirt.
You know, there's some stone out there. Some stone out there we can't eat for good for you.
Yeah, I dirt can't eat. Me used to, you know, me not start that in there because I want big of you can chat it for my next live.
Split things on the dirt. It's dirt for a reason. We call it dirt for a reason, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
You got man, animals funny, feces funny, bird, all kind of animal statue and do them thing on it. Worms in there and all them something there. So when you say clean now, you have to kind of expand on what you're talking about because
it's a reason why I say that, you know. It's a reason why I say that. And
remember dirt feed we, you know. Remember dirt feed we. Dirt feed we.
The balance of life and things, and I learned not to be so judgmental. My culture is different, and I understand that other cultures out there were just different. Me would see it as nasty, but another man that see it as normal.
Different, that is true.
Culture.
That is true.
You understand? So I understand that we are different in our own ways. Yes, may I say? And that's my reality. So I'm not able to go in a machine and wear it. I just know say, I'm not like the culture there because I don't like how them keep them place, how them do them thing. I like my culture, you know. I like my culture.
Adjusting to different adjusting to different cultures and different relationships and
but remember some place you come and name worm and dog and puss and all kind of something. And you know.
So then I go one place I look seafood when I'm looking at this I see snail. Snail.
But when you name snail, you know. You name snail, you name conch, you know. You go name all conch.
You give me conch for name? Me never name conch.
But as I say, you know, most Jamaicans.
No, but I never eat conch. No, I never eat conch. I name shrimp. Is shrimp a snail too?
Yeah, but shrimp are grown feed, you know.
But is it a snail?
No, I'm not a snail.
Well, it's not a snail.
I'm not a snail.
Snail have something behind them, you know, what steady something when them crawling up.
Yeah, but that don't mean say you know, depends on your culture.
Me not say, look here, I have people who eat dogs, people eat frogs, people eat all different things. Look back some place in Africa where they have the long neck people. It's a culture.
It's a culture.
Them put on the ring on them neck and them stretch them neck because they think they look
some
beautiful.
Culture they
look beautiful with the long necks. It's a culture.
Right.
Not my
culture. Like we said, children when them learn. If we did grow up, our parents are feeding with them thing there. Whether they consume them just as well. Same. So just a different culture and them things the same. But before people consume flesh, people used to consume fruits and
vegetables.
Yeah, and them thing there. Before we discover fire, before the hunters gatherers them discover fire, it was most like berries and you know a lot of grains and them fruits. Yeah, and that we used to feed on and them thing.
I still feed on my grains. I never leave them far. Never.
Someone like that guy was speaking something towards that, right?
I grains them far. Always the near.
His argument was
fair grains don't come off a tree now. Walmart and come from
you know, me not care what you want to say as long as a grains the blood clot.
Food that you could pick directly and consume right off the bat, that's what you're supposed to eat. You're not supposed to eat anything else.
Yeah, we call it raw food, live food.
Raw food, fresh food.
Well, that's debatable. We can't say that alone is supposed to eat. We know that that's very, very good for you. You know?
Yeah, it's one of the most healthiest way to consume food.
That's the point.
I have grains. See grains in my onion. Grains that's a grains. And then raw too.
You have
raw.
He said you have to cook or put food, heat to. That's not how it's supposed to. That was.
Well, like we say, that's always debatable because you see before them discover fire, that's what they used to do. But when man discover fire, they realize the fire can break down certain things. See?
Right. Yeah, the body
can cook wheat, then can cook yam. See?
Right.
And that kind of different kind of things where fire cook and them things. So it's evolution, man. And it never reverse.
Yeah, because green banana good for you, no? Very good for you. But try to bite a raw green banana.
Yeah. So we them learn things and them thing there, the evolution and them thing there. But someone always want to bring it forward down to when it was, and it now go back this, saying.
It can't go back there, so because there was no airplane.
Right.
Airplane no. And you jump on and don't ask no question.
I tell them already, you know. You see the first man, them who start digging at technology, it wasn't people who go university, you know. It was the dunce man them we have push load on them thing there. We start make up hand cart and wheelbarrow, you know. Yeah. Some old man them, some carpenter is just some man who just think and say we need them thing have help with, you know, carry load. Some man use wheelbarrow and they said look dunce man make up a hand cart until some man come we go college come make up engine and put it in the same hand cart and call it car.
Right.
So if you want something quick and fast, get it, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So I show you say intelligence is the thing where them calling common sense. Where you gonna learn at school that are intellectuality.
Yes. Yes.
True.
But everybody we know that kick me from left to right to Rasta.
An intelligent person, you know. You see, an intelligent person is the most wonderful people to be around because you can't take an intelligent man and put him in a middle of a forest or desert with nothing and he will survive. Intelligence. And you can take an educated man and do the same thing and he did in a minute. You understand?
You're right. You're right about that.
Yeah.
Intelligence to deal with your own here.
Enough you say get lost on the land navigation and boot camp, you know, brother. You man, them, you know, places where they're not supposed to, you know. Yeah. If you know, what they call shoot a azimuth, and you something as a steady point, like you look on 3 miles away, if you can see, and use that to bearing yourself. You end up when you're supposed to go, man, end up in all in one mobile home, 2-3 miles get away in the bird. I mean, when the people are there. You must go find them.
You know? Now, some
if they hear car, they're going to too far. Car on no road.
I have some friends, right?
Yeah, you're going too far.
I have some friends where when me in a them circle, I'm not supposed to fit in. But when me in them circle means like I got in them circle, you know, because they are judges. They are judges, you understand? They are engineers, they are that. Me just be able to come out of high school. And you now get me going to college. Me not see the relevance. You understand? But when we sit and we have a conversation, you know, we show the difference between a well-trained person and an intelligent person. Make a difference now. You can go and get all the training you need and to be a judge or a lawyer or whatever. You know, that's training. You understand? But intelligence, nothing beats intelligence.
We went to one little Marine Corps birthday celebration last night with some of my old brethren that we used to go to war with, right? One of my brethren is a Filipino guy.
Big of you, hold your pint. Remember what I gotta say. Happy Veterans Day here, my brother. Saying belated.
It passed. Big up.
That was yesterday, I think.
Yeah.
That was Saturday.
Friday. I think it was Friday. Friday was Veterans Day.
Yeah, man, because the bank them lockdown, man, I remember.
Yeah, Friday.
Yeah. So he's telling me I had this one troop, white cat. Forgot where he's from. But he was enlisted, not an officer. He was enlisted. He used to work for me, right? And in his mind, now I'm not gonna say it's because of skin color or what, but sometimes those come in your head. But in his mind, he's smart. He think he's smart. He think he's intelligent. Now I see an operator, so he's not stupid. I get that. He's not stupid. He's really intelligent, or he's really smart, right? We call him intelligent, but he's really smart.
Right. And
I have experience, right? I have knowledge about how certain things go in the place. So I instructed him like, this is the reason why I'm down here is because you guys are inexperienced. I was asked to come down. That means to the new, right? I didn't volunteer. They asked me because you guys know what you're doing. So all the things that I'm putting in place is to minimize the errors that you guys are going through on a daily basis. Because I went down there early just to see how they operate. I just chill in the corner and I kind of see how fucked up they are in certain ways. Now, he's proceeded to say, I don't really think we should do it that way. I don't really see, why we're doing it that way. And I said, okay, tell you what, the way that you're suggesting to do it, we're gonna go ahead and try that, and you're gonna see for yourself why I'm doing it the way I'm doing it. I said, how long do you think before you find out that I'm the one who knows what's going on around here? He said, I just think this is the best way. All right, let's do that way. Not even 24 hours later, bro. Next morning, I came in the office, and I looked over. I said, why are those still right there? He didn't even want to look me in the eye. He didn't want to look me in the eye. I said, I asked the goddamn question. I said, why is that still right there? He's like, yeah, you're right. You're right. I said, you see the human, you see what they call this, they have this thing called the human factor, right? Human factor is something that you can't escape, right? If you have, an example is if you have 10 people in a room, you walk in, the dread, Pharaoh, whoever, you walk in, do you know that 3 people in that room don't like you and you didn't say nothing yet? You didn't say nothing, you didn't do nothing. It doesn't matter. You just went and found 3 people in that room don't like you. That's called the human factor, right? So human nature or human factor is to try to find the easiest and levelest playing field. So you have to understand that there's people that are intelligent see through that stuff. And there's people who think they're just smart. Oh, if I do it this way, this will work out. But they totally negate the human factor.
Right.
That's the difference. You gotta understand the human factor, man. It's just like you were saying, Pharaoh, when that guy took that and he fucked up your shit.
Yeah.
That's the same thing. And he said he knew what he was doing.
Well, you're right. Because as I say, it's just human factor. Even if they tell you about Jesus, they tell you so they're still killing.
the best person in the world, I tell you what, I never heard that.
Still murder.
And that's supposed to make sense to you.
Me not trust human beings no time at all.
So you remember they're telling you, and if a man like that now does the exact same, they put him in with a madhouse with a straight jacket. Are you crazy? But they're praising him every day, and they tell you that this book that's been manipulated so many times is the
all them are talking now, fear. But that book they manipulated so much time. Honestly, there no evidence say it have no Bible before that, like where some people are talking about it. Not go saying
no evidence. No evidence of it.
It's year 1500 before printing machine coming in, you know. See? So before that, people used to have something with them right, yes?
They used to write on stone. And after that, they write on canvas.
Yeah, them write on canvas and even paper. And even paper. But this Bible and scrolls, yeah. But this Bible thing, brother, if people have to research the Bible for themselves and understand what this thing really is.
What I don't understand. This is what I really don't understand, Baba. I don't get it. You see, as I look at youth and my undeveloped mind, there are so many things that just not making any sense. And when I ask questions, them and them tell me, say, you know, just believe or some fuckery. You understand me? I say,
just believe.
Yeah, them tell me, say, but me I say to them, like, this great God, when you say him so great, right? And he make me. Right? Why you make me with a, if you have to me some enough a question, God, why you make me the brain then? You know, as I look at you, me ask him question. If him can make everything and him do all, then you can just make me want me some enough a question things.
Let me tell
you. Understand?
First of all,
when we ask him question, like,
God didn't teach you about need anger management.
Yeah. What?
The man need therapy like a mother, father, son. Same?
And not only that too. When you read the Bible not like woman.
See?
No,
not all.
Like no woman.
Yeah, I don't trust some of them.
But we are going to look at it for another topic for another night. You can the one that can go. You know them
what if a different places?
I already going in like brother, because a whole heap of question me ask, but I can't get good answer now.
Brother. Yes, but I'm just saying.
I can just tell you. I can't tell you a joke, brother. I can't tell you a joke. I can't give you 3 lessons now. Where any man can go look for themselves. I don't want to tell more than 3. If you read Exodus 4, verse 10, it tells us that Moses is ignorant and can't talk.
Right.
If you read Acts 7, verse 22, it tells us that Moses go to the high school and have the most valiant of speeches. Total opposite about the same very man. Saying? If you read Galatians 4, verse 21, it tells us that Sarah and Hagar, them 2 women there, we have the 12 tribe picking them and the youth to them.
No, was it Sarah or was it Leah? No, was it Sarah or was it Leah and Rachel who had the 12 tribes? It was Leah and Rachel.
Yeah, Leah and Rachel, but Sarah the mother. Saying?
Sarah the mother of Leah and Rachel.
Sarah Abraham's wife. And we are talking according to the Bible. Saying?
Yeah. No Bible like Rasta on there, no one, yeah.
Then a whole heap of time I read out them things when I tell people say that not good. May I tell you, if you go read Galatians 4, verse 21, and that tell you say, them thing the allegory. It said them woman they never exist, it was 2 hills.
Yeah.
But let me give you one. Like when you get
allegory mean myth.
Like when you get 3, right? Let's like you one. Common sense. Because I work, intelligence to work with enough. You know, we not have education. We have intelligence. See? So, what's your intelligence now? If I tell you, say, go down the road and give me some chin back clear. See? And what kind of money are you going to look for to get the back clear?
Mr. Chin.
The Chinese.
You're going to look for a Chinese man to get the back clear, no? All right. If I tell you, say, go down the road and go get Abu Bakr, the back clear. What kind of money are you going to look for to get the back clear?
A black man, African.
African. All right. When you read the Bible, all of the places you hear mentioned in the Bible are places in Africa. See?
Oh boy.
Then when we look at the man them now, where I write them Bible, I look at the man them. Matthew. Matthew, what kind of man?
White man.
Mark.
White man.
Luke.
White man.
John.
White man.
All right. You understand me, I said? You know, names are something like geographic location, Bridget.
Yeah.
When the whole of them white man that do down in this Africa place.
The wisest man waiting at them store. I know, me a story. The wisest man at the story there. The man will tell Jesus to move from here and go. The one with there beside him on the cross. He went to the left. Now he went to the right, who believe in the story. He went to move from here over there. You can't save yourself apart come save me.
Yeah. 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 You know, I always say to people, oh, somebody come in your house. If a man broke in your house, right? A man broke in your house, you know, and kill your pit in them and rape your wife. And then that, and then in turn around, you understand, and give you something and say good for you, and you're going to take it from him. That's where Christianity do to black people, if you ask me. You understand? It does not make no sense, like no sense, like 0 sense. And I don't understand how people with supposed to have intelligence just buy into this. You know?
Yeah, at the church business, at the church business, and the next business.
Definitely, the church business, monkey see, monkey do. See?
Yeah, you see the church business now is a big false pretense. Them go up on that. A lot of them.
Yeah. I just never understand it, you know, but you know, when I think with today's society, when I kind of like, because today's society kind of wake up to all like, the bullshit, you know.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, at the age of information, more and more people are processing.
Right. Because them are youth nowadays, I can't tell them youth them something, you know. Them are nowadays, they can't tell them story.
You have to show them, it have to make sense.
You know what, man, you look for me. I have 3 sons. My youngest is 18. My oldest is 28. And one of my middle son look at me and tell me, say, boy, mommy, evolution, me say, you know. Evolution. Him say, me not believe in this, me not believe in that, me not believe in this, me not believe in that. Evolution is my thing.
I'm going to a story. You don't need to hear this. You know, so what do you mean that Florida scene?
Yeah.
And me I walk down close to the one of them water, I saw an alligator. And the alligator stopped me and give me a reason, you know. The alligator show me certain things, or certain herbs and things. I couldn't believe the alligator tell me certain things, you know.
Really?
Me sound like a bumbuckler madman.
Yes, but how did that manifest? Talk to me.
No. Me ask you, me not sound like a madman.
You sound like a madman, but guess what? Me don't know what happened, so me want to hear more right story.
Yeah, but no. Never tell you, you know,
we need to conclude, and me can't call you a madman yet. So,
yeah, the alligators tell me a bag of things, Virgin. What if things the alligator tell me? What bag of things? Me and the alligators reach for about 2 hours.
When the man say the alligator something, me call it mad already a long time.
Me know you're not calling him, but look here now. Remember, you two are different things, you know.
Yes, there's somebody tell you, say, snake attack to people and all them bumbuckler there in a book and don't believe it. And bite and
yeah, alright, thank you.
Me when they are so in front of you where you know.
I tell you, you know,
me real. And me I tell you, say me I'm an alligator reason now, I don't think me mad. You understand? And a book you don't know nothing about, you don't know the people who write it, you don't know say if it real or not. I tell you about snake and attack and you believe. And bird book attack and you go believe. You say you understand that? Me real.
What? Listen. Them will claim this are it. What evidence do they show to you that them believe that? With evidence.
You know, church and religion and what people follow, brother. And I tell you how the snake talk and why the snake talk. They're not none, zero evidence. They have 0.00000 evidence. That's why it named belief.
Which
church is a business.
Remember, which evidence are they giving you that they believe the decree in that Bible?
They're not giving no evidence. They're
not
giving no
evidence.
They're just give you the book for you. But for you believe that you have to brainwash you. And you want entire generation.
So you can conclude then that they don't believe themselves.
Listen to me. First of all, when they tell you to pray, they tell you to close your eye and rub out the whole on the blouse and skirt.
Yo, me ever people know when they tell me about prayer, but
Listen to women. Make me hear some more of the alligator reasoning.
No, man.
I got me said to
listen. Yes, you know, they might tell you, said do this and this, do that. You need to do this and they said do this and that. Ask them now, when they said, are you doing that? Well, you know, we're perfect. Then why you bother? If you're not perfect, why not just live and let live?
Yeah.
Stop preaching, man. Just love people them.
Right. Because some people tell me the other day about pastor say if you do what him say, but not do him do. I say tell pastor go do him say himself. Well, please.
It's easy enough. Are you the things that you remember you call me son, you call me sinner, you know, you call me this, you call me that kind of that. What in that Bible that are you following that Bible as you telling me to follow? Are you doing it? Then can't say they're doing it. So me I said no, then if you're not doing it, why are you telling me to do it? One answer.
It's just like you want to carry a secret, come tell me to keep it for you. I'm not telling you to keep your own secret to yourself.
Look, finally, the brother, you can't tell me say man a big old pedophile, you know. What talk about suffer children to suffer who for pitting for go on to who.
God.
I will not tell you say my
you want to suffer the children them so they can
me
come
to suffer
and
me pitting for go on to some man.
Yo, the man.
Hey, you have to listen to the words that them are pray to, you know, man. You got to pray down demon for their life and their children, them suffer.
Slaves.
Suffer the children to come and to
slaves. Obey your master.
Yeah, you hang up by needle and with foot and hand.
Yo.
You yourself I could tell me, you say, yo, do this and you will see it. But you have more fire with that, brother. You're a fool, man. Chop off the what you have to do, man, go and do your job, brother. Because this don't make no sense.
So are them kind of mentality there, are them same kind of mentality they produce this big kind of poverty. Because like
you said,
Leopold II from Belgium, when he was sending missionary them down in a Congo, that him tell the pastors if he use. And tell the people them say, him say nobody go down, they go tell them say, with the Bible, you know. Nobody go down, they go tell them no, they with them brother wife. Them know that already. But go down, they go tell them say it's easier for the camel go to a eye of an eagle than a rich man go to heaven. Make them eat riches. See? Look on Belgium or Belgium rich. Look on how them city they build and pretty. For all of the riches in our Congo. And look on the sufferation we go through. So as when we did just start reason already and you ask me if poverty is a real thing or is an illusion. I mean, I'm sure it says just the consciousness.
Yes.
So we as a people now, them use religion and mute our economic ability. They make we eat. And while them have all of that and roll you.
Yeah, while we are here, well, them are reap it.
Yeah.
The first strong arm business in the world, the first strong arm business was that. Give you 10% of what them they earn. You understand? And when you get this 10%, who may I give?
No, them say must give 10% unto the Lord. So
now
no mind now. How me if you give 10% unto the Lord when everything is for the Lord?
Yeah, man.
If everything is for the Lord and God creates everything else, why me not give him all that what him already have? No man, me and the Lord, I am the child of the Lord, so you must give me what is mine. What is the Lord's things is my things too. Don't tell me no fuck me. Look here.
Is that way? But hey, we go back to
Them
war.
tell us that you bring 5% or 10% out of your paycheck a week time, you know. When you go in and right now, they don't want no you can't put no change in the chilling basket, you know.
But
$1 them want.
The war is constant.
And to all the things that now, big of you, Pharaoh, Rastaman, to all the things that them have the machine where you can take your debit card at the church now.
Oh, God.
Them serious. You can't swipe. Because you're not left, you know. You don't left your money.
Them ATM machine.
You can't tell them say.
ATM machine, that church, brother. Them are selling it down in a plate. You know the little small one. This is where you can't tell no change, you know.
Them are square in there. The real 5 people, but we don't understand war.
Remember now, you can't use the little tile.
Let me get straight, because a long time in the
the biggest gun they're making, brother. They don't understand the warfare, you know.
And that you tell me, they have ATM machine in our church?
Yeah, brother. Yeah, brother. You know the little one them where you can't connect to your phone and you have like a tile and you just swipe it through the little something. You plug in your phone and you swipe it through there. Then put it in your plate and make your next person, if you don't have no change, you swipe your card, you know? Them look weird.
If I was a
pastor, now, you know, church note them on top of them game.
Yeah, man. People don't get them excuse that they say they don't change.
Yeah, come with excuse. No, darling. My only have a card and me no worries. We take cards too.
Yes, sir. You can't tell them that. We take cards, we take cash up,
we take checks. We take it all, baby.
What you have? What you have? Pass out what you have. We have Zelle. You know, we take cash up. We take cards.
I feel like I would go into the preaching business. The church business is a good business. It's a good business.
I tell them all the way. So listen to me. You see, if life now will come on and I really want to get rich, no, we're going to jump in our church tomorrow morning.
No, but I buy a church. Maybe me not gonna be the preacher, but I'm gonna be the owner of the church. I mean, I get two bad pastor coming out that come preach.
Let me tell you, you see me for go preach. You see me for go preach. I tell you, the world is a problem.
Fear. You have the name already, now. Lord.
But I fear retribution from me doing something like that. I collect money in the creator's name. I fear some kind of retribution.
No, it's a business, you know. It's a business.
Invoke the big man.
We don't pray real prayers. Me I make sure invite Rasta. It's real prayers and a prayer, brother. We not tell them nothing wrong, but at the end of the day, You have to support and maintain the church because the church depends upon its members.
You know,
Big up you, all you have to do is come at the church, brother. Just come at the church.
This is why we love GYALIS Road now, because you know the conversation them we're going on GYALIS Road now.
They go on different place.
Conversation. Sometimes we love the conversation make it run because conversation has something come like wildfire, you know. You just go from place to place and they take on, you know, whatever bodies it want to take on, and that is what make authentic conversations, you know.
Yeah.
And
but you want to fear. Come to think of it, it's a good thing, you know, because you know, like we are saying, but in the modern and the past society and them thing there. Now, nowadays people are get less churchical, more church. We can't have no all the same because
30 years ago we couldn't talk like this. We'll probably hide and talk like this.
Well, 30 years ago, 30 years ago, I was
like this.
Yeah. Mr. People, right?
I was 17, 30 years ago.
If 10 people a group of people are racist, if a group of people which are 10 people are racist, right? And are not racist. 2 people out of 10 is not racist. What group is that? Is that group racist?
Say it again, big up.
Yeah, break up.
10 people, right? And 2 of them is not racist. What kind of group is that?
10 people and 2 of them no racist.
What is that group?
But the other 8 racist.
Racist group.
The other 8 racist. It's a racist group.
Me say no. If you have a church and 10%
maybe 2 want get saved. When that's if two racist and the rest of them the racist, 2 want get saved.
If 10% of the church is actually believe and are doing anything to do with that, shouldn't that church be burned down? It's not still church.
No.
Burn down.
No, because look on it now, big up you. If you're gonna look on it that way there, you have to remember say God people in the world and all are winners, not bad, and all are winners, no fucked up.
Yeah.
So if I want good people in the world and God I go wipe out the world, I'm gonna save the world just because of one good person that they are.
You know, listen, man. That's about church. Sectors.
Yeah, chip in and chip out. Yeah, chip in and chip out.
Yeah, chip in and chip out.
Take care of it. Me feel say if the majority of the church and do what it's supposed to do, it's supposed to bump that down, brother. That's something I feel.
Okay, me hear you say if the church don't do what they're supposed. But it's not really the church. You have to understand some of the church are the people.
No, the church is the people.
But you know, you said next week. Next week we have a reason for religion.
God.
We have a we have a touch that topic. Next week, reason religion have a reason for. Yeah, hi. Yeah, we're gonna see you, man. You're not missing. Next week we have a reason for religion. But right now, over time, I know say, you know, we have to get rest and some people have work tomorrow and you know the world to bang. It's massive, but we appreciate love, the time and the energy.
All the time.
Conversations. You understand? Because this is what keeps us going. You see what I say? The conversations. We love it. You understand? So until next time, we keep safe. Hold on, so one comment there before we go. Oh, Javi, big up. So Javi comment there. He must say the bun on the church. And the pastor and the deacon them. I got turn robbers and
Jesus Christ. Jabi, you never say a better thing, Jabi. Jabi,
yeah, man.
Jabi,
yeah,
Jabi.
Them do that already, man. The church is a plus.
But you know, normally still in a job, I'll be a thief and criminal and something to go in a church, and then all them pastor and say I'll be a criminal, let me know to go in a church.
Where they say then stick up a pastor New York, then rob him all kind of things in our church. The man up at the when me say the man crisp like biscuit, if you touch him, yo, Father God.
Right, before we leave, every pastor will know a GYALIS.
Hey!
But next week, religion. That we have to talk about. Religion we have to talk about next week. See?
The pastor them are the most girl. And look at the sister them always come at church in them best dress. And then Sunday at the impress the pastor.
Come to church, but come like the good girl them go to church, you know. Them come